everyone, it's me Emxx. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to do an updated crystal collection video because I've kind of gathered some more crystals over the course of time. So just a quick update before we jump into the video. If you don't know already, I started my own crystal business back in July of this year, and I sell crystals, which is pretty awesome. I go to the markets each week. I've done some videos about that. But I've got all new stock, especially for Halloween coming up. So my website is just here if you want to check it out. I do post only within Australia though, so if you're outside Australia, I'm sorry. I am looking at international shipping, but not at the moment. This video I'll be doing is a crystal collection video. I've already done one of these and I filmed like all of the crystals off over this way, but that's another video. So if you want to watch that video, it's in the iCard just here. You can go watch that now and come back, or watch this one and then go there, whichever one you prefer. But anyway, this video is about these crystals over here to here, which are my crystals. So let's start this way and head that way. So the first crystal is this one. It's quite heavy. This is actually called galena, and it's really cool. What I liked about this is I have some amber, which kind of looks heavy, but you hold it and it's really light. And this one, I mean, it kind of looks heavy, but it's like way more heavier than you would think. So I really like this piece and it's quite nice. So yeah, I got galena. There is a hair on me. Next one, which if you do own this next one, be careful inhaling it because it can cause issues and skin irritation. But the next one I have is some sulfur. So yeah, I have this sulfur. I really like it because, well, I don't own any sulfur. Nice big piece too. And it is a raw piece of sulfur. I do like it. Then I got these two bracelets, which is a lapis lazuli bracelet and a Larimar bracelet. So I have those as well. So I'll just put them out for now. Next piece I have is this fluorite piece. I do like him. He kind of looks like the little thing above the Sims head. So you're like a Sims, I don't know. That was just a really bad reenactment. But I do like this piece of fluorite. Next up I have this cute little hematite tumble. I don't know, I just think hematite's really cool because it looks just like a piece of metal, but you know, it's a crystal. Then I have this chrysocolla tumble as well. So next up I have a piece of lavakite, which has actually been carved in a moon. I think it looks really cool, just how it looks. I don't know, I just think it's fantastic. So next I have this piece, which is crocorite in the Matrix. I think that's how you pronounce that one. And he's like such a cool piece to have, and he's quite hard to get, so it's a very nice collector piece. I do like the little tiny like shards that are sticking up. It nearly looks like it came out of a volcano, so I just think it's a really cool piece. So this next piece, which is absolutely stunning, I really like the colors, is actually a type of kyanite, and it's so beautiful to look at, and I absolutely love it. It looks nearly like an angel wing or something. I don't know, I just think it's stunning, so I have that as well. Then the next one I have is a lanthasite, and it's in a pyramid, and I just think it's really, really cool. I've never seen a lanthasite before or owned it, so yeah, it's a really nice piece to have, and I like this piece in particular. It's like, it really looks like it's smiling, I guess. Next one I have an emerald tumble. So I don't actually have any emerald in my collection, so I thought I should. So I got an emerald tumble. Then I got ruby and zoisite. I think that's how you pronounce that one. So there's the little piece of ruby there, and yeah, he's really, really nice piece to have as well. I also have the ruby zoisite in the pyramid as well. Then I got this one, which is just a little honey calcite doggy. He's like my little protector, and I got him. The one in the back here, you've already seen the planets. That was in my last video if you've seen it. Otherwise, you'll see that when you click on the other crystal video. Then I got this one, is a blue apatite palm stone. I fell in love with this one. It's just so stunning and beautiful. So I really like him. Up the back there, my big one is obviously my amethyst. And he is a gorgeous like amethyst cave cluster, and I do like it. This one here, I can't remember the name of, to be honest. But it's really cool. So it's a double pointed one. Actually, I can't remember the name, but it's really pretty. It nearly looks like a spirit quartz because it's so like shimmery. That makes sense. Then I got a fossilized shark tooth. I don't know, I'm starting to get into fossils as well because they're just as cool as the crystals. So I have a fossilized shark tooth. Why not? Next I have a pink tourmaline little heart. It really caught my attention, and it's just so beautiful how it's like got the colors in it. So I really like that piece. I then have a tiger's eye coffin. He just looked really nice. The coffin, the pyramids, the moon, and all the tumbles are also available on my website. This is one of my favorite pieces, is a dyed pink geode. My nan also really likes it too. So it looks like that, and then when you crack it open, it's so pretty, but it is a dyed one. So, but it's still gorgeous. Then I have this one. Then I have this one, which is a blue aragonite skull. Something about this one really stood out to me, and it was really calling me, and I just love it. It kind of looks like it could go like on the beach or something. It's just so beachy looking. So this next piece I have is probably the reason why you clicked on this video in the first place, and hopefully you're all still with me at this point. I've been trying to keep this as quick as possible in a way. So this is a piece of the moon. Yes, you heard me correctly, and no, I did not clickbait you. I actually own a piece of the moon. It's got a certificate of authenticity on the back there, and it was found in the Sahara Desert. So basically, I have a wholesaler where I get my crystals, and she gets them from the mines direct, gets everything carved, and she's really great. And her friend, who's from Spain, has travels all over the world and finds where meteorites have hit the earth, and they test it and verify what it is and sell it. And basically how I have gotten the moon is an asteroid's hit the moon, and then chunks of the moon have broken off from the impact of the asteroid, and then they have sort of orbited and came into Earth's atmosphere, and it landed in the Sahara Desert. And then they found this piece, identified it is the moon. You can actually go on their website and get the paperwork and everything and all the test results that they did on it to confirm it is the moon. And yeah, so that's how I got my little fragment. They break it up and everything, so it's a lot cheaper for you to afford, because obviously owning a piece of the moon would be quite expensive. This piece alone was pretty expensive. I do hope to get some of these as well. They might be available on the website, not sure at this stage. But definitely keep your eye out on my website if you want a piece of the moon. I can officially say I have touched the moon. So this next piece looks kind of heavy, but it's actually quite light. So this is lion's mane amber. So it is an amber, but it looks like a lion's mane, and it's absolutely stunning. I'll show you it up close. It's got the best little iridescent bits, and it's just a really cool piece to have. I sell these on my website also. Okay, so over here I have my pendulums, which you probably saw last time. I had a rose quartz and lapis pendulum. I'll put them there. I have this new pendulum, which is a tree agate pendulum, and he's really gorgeous. I love the texture. Then I have a very small piece of opal. So these are just like little boulder opals. I do have opals available on my website also, but I only have so much stock. So if you want something, probably jump in fast while you can before someone else gets it, because stock is very limited. But yeah, I have a cute little piece of opal. Next one, I have this selenite moon charging plate. These are also available on my website. Like I said, everything's available on the website. But yeah, I have this charging moon plate. He's cool to put my pendulums on. Next up, I have this Rose Aura quartz pyramid, and it's really pretty. I absolutely love it, and it's just so beautiful with its little rainbow like iridescent bits. Next, I have this raw piece of chrysocolla, and that's what it looks like. It's really nice. Then I have this one, which is my rainbow fluorite little Sophia. He's quite nice, and he's got like green and blue on one and little tiny speck of purple. And I have this one, which is a pistachio calcite generator. I really like him and how he's got that orange banding around. Next one, I have it's like spectacular hematite, if I said that right, but it's another hematite, but this is so pretty. Like, it's just really gorgeous, and it's got the most beautiful like little sparkles in it. Next one I have is bismuth. I don't know, just bismuth is so weird looking, and I feel like everyone who's right into crystals and like collecting should definitely have a piece of bismuth, because it's so cool how it's made. Yes, it is a man-made crystal. Next is this gorgeous spirit quartz that I got. I like how it's got the purple, and then it nearly looks like it's wearing a jacket of orange. I don't know, it just looks so cool. And I have this piece, which is a really weird looking piece, like no other way to put that, but this is actually an argonite. So I have this argonite and this argonite, so they're the same crystal that just formed in two different locations around the world. So I have this piece of argonite, and I just think it's so gorgeous. Nearly looks like a bunch of grapes, and it's super glittery, like iridescently. I have this piece, which I really like. I don't really like how this one's formed, because it's just, I like how they're laying on each other kind of thing. But this is another spirit quartz, and it has tiny little crystallized pieces, and they're so fine. Next up, this is the most weirdest one I own. This is a lens quartz, and it looks like the ocean floor, and you're looking at it and you can move it around and see different like dimensions and stuff. It's really weird. Like, really weird. But I love it. Then I have this one, which is a desert rose. So it's the same as this desert rose. So they're the same crystal as well, except that this one's from Mexico and this one's from China. But they're both desert roses. And I just think that's a nice piece. So this next one, I'm pretty sure is like a little piece of like tumbled Larimer, which is really nice. Obviously it's the same as the bracelet, but it's like a tumbled piece. I don't know, it's so pretty. Then I have another blue apatite palm stone, because I'm obsessed with this crystal. Like, it's just so stunning. Then I have a piece of septanian. So it's kind of like a geode thing that's kind of polished on this side. And then I have my sunstone palm stone. Sunstone palm stone. That's a funny way to put that. But yeah, so it's a nice big piece, and I really like it. I think I probably showed this off in my last video. I can't remember. But yes, I have that one. Then I have this one, which kind of looks a bit weird like that. But this one is Super 7. Because it's got 7 different crystals in it, so they just called it Super 7. So yeah, I have Super 7 as well. It is a really nice one because it's got little rainbow iridescence all through the cracks, and yes, it's cracked on purpose. This one's called a Brazilian crack quartz. They're quite hard to get, and obviously they come from Brazil. And it's a really nice piece to have. Then I have this one, which is blue calcite, and it's a heart. It's really nice. Really nice because it's like raw but sort of carved, and I just thought it was a very unique piece to have. Next piece that I have is a raw piece, so it's malachite and azurite. I think that's how you pronounce that. So the green is malachite, which is one of my favorite crystals, and then azurite is the dark blue. In my selenite bowl, you probably probably showed you half of these. I totally forget what I've shown you, but I have Amazonite in a tumble, which is pretty, you know, normal Amazonite because I don't actually have any in my collection. I thought I should need some. Then I got some honey calcite. I have a golden healer tumble. Got a rhodonite tumble, which I love because rhodonite's really good for like rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, all that stuff that I got. So it's a really good crystal if you're always in pain. Then I have a sodalite crystal. It's a nice little one. I like the white on it. Then I have this one, which is also another one of my favorites. It's indigo gabbro, and it kind of looks like a snake skin to me. So it's like a violet, a really dark, I don't know, it's a weird purple with like little bits of gold and then like black, and the way it textures nearly looks like a snake skin pattern to me. Then I have some angelite, which is really great if you're, you know, grieving and just lost someone, or if you're always sad and depressed. It's so soothing, and it's such a wonderful stone to sort of make you feel better. Have this one, which is also one of my favorites. It's bloodstone because it looks dark green, but in the light it has little tiny specks of red. It's so cool. I have carnelian, I have angel aura, and then I have K2, which is really weird because it's green, blue, black and white. Then up on the top of my cauldron, so I have my carved labradorite heart, which is really cute. And it's so beautiful with the dark purples in it. I have this one, which is pink tourmaline and lepidite with smoky quartz, and it's a tumble, and it's really nice. And then I have this one, which is a blue opal, and this one to me looks like you've got like a nice piece of blue and it's sort of sat out and starting to rust a little. I don't know, it kind of looks like it's starting to rust. And it's garnierite. Beautiful because it's grey and white, and it's got that really nice like green to it, like a light green. Come this way. Excuse the messy desk. This is my new computer and keyboard setup. I used to do a lot of filming on here, but now it's kind of like for my business to work. But anyway, in this corner, if you can see it, I have a little triangle thing. So I have another one of those little tiny fluorite Sims shape thingy, like my all-time favorite type of amethyst. It's chevron amethyst. I probably showed you it last time in the last video because I can't remember. I put lots of things everywhere, but it's like got really cool patterns on it. I love chevron amethyst. Then I have this one, which is grape caledony. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? And it's so pretty, like they look like little tiny grapes. And I have some peacock ore, which is so pretty. I showed you this last time. It's just my little tiny mushroom. So it looks like a flower agate mushroom. I don't think I remembered what it was last time, but it looks like flower agate. Next one I have is larachite. Again, it's the same one as I showed you just before in the moon, except for this one's a tumble. Then I have ruby infusionite, because I like ruby in things apparently, but I don't have ruby on its own. But yeah, I have ruby infusionite. Last but not least, obviously, because I'll have way more crystals in the future, is malachite, which is one of my favorite. So if you want to see like a video in the future about the difference between real and fake crystals, I don't mind making a video about that because malachite's one that's been faked a lot on the market lately. So to identify what is real and what isn't real with malachite would be a really cool video to make, plus like heaps of other crystals I can do. So if you want to see like a video like that in the future, just let me know in the comments if that's something you'd probably watch. So that's my crystal update part 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably do like updates each year as I like get more crystals and do that. But yeah, so there was a little hint in today's video for next week's video. So I showed one item, whether it was at the start or the last or in the middle of this video, and it's a small version of what I'm actually got coming very soon, and I'm so excited. It's like up there with owning the moon. Do you know what it could have been? Let me know in the comments if you can guess what item is like much bigger that I've got coming. I'll like put your name on my YouTube video as like a shout out if you get it right. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope it wasn't too lengthy for you. And I'll see you all next week. Bye guys!